So in the previous lectures, we have solved the problems for residential status of individuals. Three categories of individuals we have covered. Category 1, crew of member of an Indian ship, employment outside India, visitor. Category 2, category 3, other Indian citizens. And what is left over now to discuss is category 4. This is foreign citizens. Okay, all the three categories of Indian citizens has been completed. Now in this lecture, we'll discuss the category 4. Okay, there is one problem I have to solve as for the category 4 people. Chris Gale, look at the category 4 problem. Chris Gale, a West Indies cricket player, visits India for 1 or 2 days in every financial year. This has been his practice for the past 10 financial years. Find out his residency status for the finance assessment year 22-23. Okay, look at this. So first of all, he is a West Indies cricket player, visits India. West Indies cricket player visits India. So if you look at this category, we have to identify whether it belongs to the fourth category or not. Whether he is a crew, whether he is a member of the crew of an Indian ship, no. Whether he is living outside India for employment, no. Whether he is a citizen of India coming on a visit to India, the answer is no. It is given that he is visiting to India, but it is not given that he is a citizen of India or person of Indian origin. It is not given that he is a citizen of India or person of Indian origin. Coming on a visit to India is not sufficient. He should be a citizen of India or person of Indian origin. This condition is not satisfied. No doubt Chris Gale is visiting India, but Chris Gale is not a citizen of India or person of Indian origin. Therefore, it does not come covered under here. And moreover, since he is not an Indian citizen, he is not covered under category 3. Therefore, what is left over is only category 4. Okay. Category 4 foreign citizens. So category 4 foreign citizens, either they have to satisfy this condition 182 days or this condition 60 plus 365. Okay, look at this. He visited in India for 1 or 2 days. 1 or 2 days only. Therefore, he did not satisfy the first reason. He did not satisfy the first reason. He satisfied. We have to check whether second reason is satisfied or not. Okay, right. Okay, what is the previous year given in the question? Assessment year 22-23. Okay, assessment year 22-23. Assessment year 22-23. Therefore, previous year is what? Previous year is 21-22. Previous year is 21-22. That is 1st April 21 to 31st March 22. To 31st March 22. So he stayed 1 or 2 days. He stayed 1 or 2 days. So this is the current previous year or relevant previous year. I should say it is a relevant previous year. Relevant previous year. How many days he stayed? 1 or 2 days. He stayed in relevant previous year 1 or 2 days. Therefore, even though he did not satisfy the reason one, he satisfied the 60 days condition. Okay, 60 days during the relevant previous year, fine. And during the 4 preceding previous years. How about the during the 4 preceding previous years? 4 preceding previous years. 4 preceding previous years. What are the 4 preceding previous years? 2020-21, 2020-21, next 2019-20, and 2018-19, and 2017-18, 21-22. Okay, this is the 4. How many days you are staying in India? In all the day, in all every year he will be staying only 1 or 2 days in India. Every year he was staying only 1 or 2 days in India. Therefore, relevant previous year he stayed 1 or 2 days, which is more than required 60 days. Which is more than required number of 60 days. And which is more than required number of 60 days. And here which is more than required 365 days. Which is more than required 365 days. So he satisfied this first condition of 60 days and also satisfied the second condition of 365 days or more. Accordingly, he is a resident. Okay, since Chris Gale satisfied both the conditions of reason 2, he will be resident. Now we have to check whether there is a chances of not ordinary resident or not. Whether there is a chances of not ordinary resident or not. If any one of these negative conditions are attracted, then he will be a not ordinary resident. Now it is easy for you to check this condition rather than checking this residential condition, because to check this residential condition, we have to compare these 3 conditions. to check this residential condition in any previous year, we have to compare these three conditions. So rather than that, it is easy for us to compare to go for three, because if this negative condition, second condition is satisfied, obviously he is not ordinary resident. No need to check the first negative condition. So, but for checking the first negative condition takes more time than checking the second negative condition, sir. Okay, checking the first negative condition takes more time than checking the second negative condition. Therefore, luckily, if the second negative condition gets attracted, no need to check the first negative condition. Okay, that is the reason. So, therefore, to save the time in the examination, first try to test the second negative condition. Okay, so second negative condition is what? 7 preceding previous year, 729 days or less. Therefore, if I take 7 preceding previous years, 7 preceding previous years. So 7 preceding previous years, obviously I'll take the same 3. I'll take the same 4, and next 2016, 17, 2015, 16, 2014, 15. So in every year he was staying only 1 or 2 days. Every year he was staying only 1 or 2 days. So total it will be 714 days. 714 days, which is less than, which is 729 days or less, which is less than 729 days, which is less than which is 729 days or less, which is 729 days or less, which is, so 714 is less than 729 days, 714 is less than 729 days. I should write which is less than 729 days, which is less than 729 days. Therefore 729 days or less during the second 7 preceding previous years. So since he satisfied this less years, there's less number of days. Okay, so he is a resident but not a ordinary resident. Okay, one negative condition is attracted. One of the two negative conditions. One out of the 2 negative conditions, one negative condition is attracted. One negative condition is attracted. One negative condition is attracted. Therefore, though he is a resident, therefore, though he is a resident, therefore, though he is a resident within the meaning of section 6 subsection 1, therefore, though he is a resident within the meaning of section 6 subsection 1, he is not ordinary resident. He is not ordinary resident. He is not ordinary resident. He is not ordinary resident under section 6 subsection 6. Under section 6 subsection 6, he is not ordinary resident. Though he is a resident within the meaning of section 6 subsection 1, he is not ordinary resident under section 6 subsection 6. Okay, so what is the assessment here and what is the relevant previous year, and based on that, what is the 4 preceding previous years and what is the 7 preceding previous years. Okay, so this is the whole answer. Okay, so assessment here is 20 to 23. Assessment here is 20 to 23. Relevant previous year is assessment here is 20 to 23. Relevant previous year is 21, 22. 4 preceding previous years 4 noted. Therefore, 60 condition is satisfied. 365 days condition is satisfied. Second reason, therefore, he will be resident. But he gets attracted one of the negative condition. Therefore, though he is a resident as per section 6 subsection 1, he is not ordinary resident as per section 6 subsection 6. Okay, right. So that's all with the residency status for the individuals. In the coming lectures, we'll discuss the residency status for the other types of assessors. Okay. Thank you.